Chancellor's Log, January 1st, 1939. It's been another 6 months. The blockade is still in effect. Whereas before the British were only trying to break out the blockade with destroyers, we're now also seeing heavy cruisers and even a battleship trying to break out. Having a large destroyer pool to blockade Britain is the key here. The moment a British ship leaves port, it is instantly shadowed or attacked by one of our destroyers. This makes our destroyers excellent platforms to train new crew members on. Frequently, our destroyers will take some damage, which means they're sent home for a quick repair. During that time, they take on some new rookies as part of the crew. The destroyer heads back out, and the rookies get their trial by fire. Our battlecruisers and battleships are seeing considerably less action. This is turning into a problem as crews get bored. The British are not interested in picking fights with them, as they very well remember what happened when they encountered our battleships and battlecruisers. I've decided to send a few ships in the Meds to stir up some trouble there. Surely we can find our boys something to fight over there? Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome to episode 41 of the Big Guns campaign. We're still hunting down British ships as they're trying to break out, and they're getting bigger. I've already had to intercept a battleship, and now we're dealing with a heavy cruiser of the series class. Shouldn't be that much of a threat, considering I got Königsberg and Preußen over here, as well as 2 destroyers. And these guys are essentially well suited to dealing with a heavy cruiser threat. The rest of the war is interesting, let's put it that way. Some of my ships have not had a time to catch their breath, if you will, to get repaired. So Preußen's sailing around with a damaged engine. My DDs at least are fine. But the war is wearing all of my ships down, bit by bit. This is concerning, as I would very much like my ships to have a bit more structural integrity than just 75. But it does not cause any issues for accuracy. That's good news. It does not cause any issues there, as these ships are just, well, let's say adapted to being a little damaged. And what is... Well, you cannot go very quickly, can you? You can do 30 knots, it's fine. Königsberg has this. This is fine. The Italians and the Austro-Hungarians are still duking it out between the two of them. And I believe that the Italians, despite having average technology, as opposed to, I think, very advanced for the Austro-Hungarians, they're holding their own. They're doing remarkably well. And I am considering not really pestering the Italians that much, but instead going for the Austro-Hungarians. The deal is, I have my fleet tied up around Britain. Ships like Königsberg do need some time to fix. That means I cannot just send them off to go and do something else. I cannot pull them away from the repair. I cannot just send them out into the Mediterranean. There are simply too many threats there. The enemy, the Austro-Hungarians in this case, has a large fleet roaming around. So it is quite dangerous to start sending out lone battleships. Although it does make for interesting encounters. When it comes to research, I'm getting close to getting gas turbines, which will allow me to build really fast and extremely expensive ships, which are a lot faster. So I might go for a very fast and probably extremely overpriced battleship, so that I can close the distance quickly and brawl or intercept some of the smaller ships. More importantly, however, when it comes to the Med, having a fast battleship allows you to dictate the engagement range. And this means that I can decide that, well, this isn't quite the fight I want. I can relocate my ship, and I can just turn away from the battle. Of course, I don't know about the speed of the Austro-Hungarians or the Italians. If it turns out that they have really fast ships, then it could be a bit of a challenge to disengage. Let's put it that way. Now, let's see how strong the bulwark is. The ship is already a bit scorched. There you go. Flooding on the stern. 3-4 compartments, perhaps. I'm trying to stay behind bulwark, because I know her torpedo launchers are on the bow. And they're beautifully useless right now, whereas my main armament on Königsberg, perfectly well suited to an engagement where I'm chasing the target. The only thing I'm going to be wary of is that this thing does not turn. Bulwark starts turning, I might have a problem. Now, I don't believe they have a lot of armor on the back. Yeah, 3.5 inch. So, just continue to pepper them with high explosive. And 7.5... yeah, 6 kilometer range, really. 6 kilometer range. We can pen about 10 inches of armor. Or thereabouts. So we'll be fine. Green level of crew. I'm still amazed by the level of crew training that the British have been able to muster. Not just the level, but also the sheer amount of crew. Okay, engines reverse, please. Because at this rate, we're not going to slow down fast enough. Pull back emergency. I don't want to park right next to that guy. Come on. I'm going to finish him off. AP. Finish it off. 100% chance to hit. Flooding. They've done 8 damage, that's cute. I've done 9,700. Oh, angle. Angle. And the battle, yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? That's not happening. Königsberg, turn to port. Bring all guns to bear. At least make an attempt. Make it look like you know what you're shooting. Good lord, I thought we had them. Then they closed the bulkheads, and they survived. Back to HE. 7 kilometer range. Where's the rest? This is the AI's big plan. Keep them at range? No. I was wondering what happened if I turned the ships to AI and kept them there. I don't mind controlling a single ship, it makes my life a bit easier. The AI with the 2 destroyers and the battle cruisers apparently thought it was a great idea to keep the ships at range. And just not do any kind of damage. Come on. Königsberg is due for repair. Destroyed funnel. 21% of your crew is dead. Jesus, these turret rotations are awful. Oh, it's not the turret rotation speed, it's the damn AI. It's the game. It's a bug. I hope it's gonna get fixed. For those of you wondering, yes, the Q&A with the devs is still happening. I have sent in your questions August 2nd, I think it was? August 3rd, somewhere in that region. And I'm still waiting for a reply. I did get a reply from Nick saying he's busy. So it could take a while, but he hasn't forgotten, and he will get back to me with the answers to the questions that you guys have sent in as soon as he can, which might take a while. Now I gotta say, this blockade around Britain is turning into a bit of a hassle, because I constantly have to repair my ships, and then remember to send them back out. Look at that. I've lost 4 transports in the Eastern Med. The British have lost transport in the North Sea, and the Italians are losing transports everywhere. This means the Italian economy is probably going to take a hit. Or at least you'd think so, but they're growing by 20%. The British are down to less than 200 billion. I am shrinking, and so are the Austro-Hungarians, which have a 400 billion economy. With a naval funding of 15 billion. Holy shit. They get 2.8 billion per year? Yeah, no surprise they got 134 ships and they're building another 57. Okay, what's this convoy then? Oh, how nice. It's defended by another gladiator. There's 11 transports in there, and we're going to take them all down. 2 destroyers to go for the light cruiser. Well, maybe even 1, just to keep it occupied. And then the other 2 destroyers to go directly for the convoy. I've definitely been noticed, considering the volume of fire from that light cruiser. And have the V-38 flank around and try to gauge a... Oh, there we go. Hello. So that's the CL. We're not going to launch torpedoes unless we have a clear solution, because these things are ridiculously mobile. And I'm going to try and sneak past. With enemy destroyers, it's always be careful, don't do too much damage, or you'll lose the opportunity to strike directly at the convoy. When it comes to dealing with a CL, I probably won't have that problem because they're a bit more sturdy. They're a bit tougher. This guy has already detected the torpedoes. No. I thought that was going to hit there for a second. Okay, we're going to continue going after that guy because he might have turned away a bit too much, figuring out that the 38 is the real threat to his friends, his protectees. He has been able to do some damage against the V-41, but nothing serious, no flooding. And I gotta be wary of the fact that the Pearl does have torps and use them against the 29. We've been maneuvering quite a bit, and if the torpedoes were, in fact, aimed at the 29, we'd have noticed by now. Give me HE. Just torch it. You. I'm expecting you to find the convoy within a minute or two. And then we can start to eliminate another 11 transports. There you go. This is going down too fast. Ceasefire. Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. There's the convoy. Stop. You. Start shooting up the convoy. That's your ultimate objective. This CL... well, let's hope that they can stay alive for a little while longer, because I need them alive. Okay, you know exactly what you need to do. Perfect. Pew pew dead. Good. You can smoke up while you wait for your ultimate death strike. Okay, done. We need to take out 75%. Should be 2 minutes. Easy. Pew, dead. Extensive fire. Gone. Dead. Transport died, flooding. Oh, there's another one. You guys alright? You're not getting torpedoed? Oh, I can't even see him anymore. Shit. Shit. Where is he at? A bit carried away there, but taking out the transports. Forgot to check up on where the CL has gone. It knows where I am, that's for sure. Okay, we got everybody? Yeah. Yeah, we got everybody. Alright, you can come back, 38. We can pincer the rest of the enemy fleet, i.e. the last cruiser. I forgot to check how many ships the British have left, but I doubt it's going to be more than 10. But credit where credit is due. These guys have been building like crazy. The Brits. The amount of ships that they've been able to push together in a very short amount of time is nothing short of extraordinary. Come on, are we going to overwhelm with fire? Is that the plan? Looks like it might work. Trained crew. Torpedoes away. Look. I launched 4 torpedoes. There's only 2 in the water. And they're not even going towards the same angle. This one's going to end up there. This one's going to end up like 2 or 3 kilometers away from the other one, if not more. Ah, your torpedo launcher has been destroyed. Perfect. Excellent. That's going to make my life easier. Another torpedo launcher destroyed. That's their underwater torpedo launchers dead. Whoa, 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 what the shit? Ooh. Well, they won't be doing that again. But that was really close. Jesus. Now, at this angle, 30% chance to pen. With this much fire, we're going to stick to high explosive. It'll all be over soon. Hello? Thank you. There you go. Extensive fire. They cannot possibly put out those fires that quick. So, that's another CL dead. I'm gonna have to check the blockade, because I took some damage on those battle cruisers. I need to know if they're still in position or not. Because every time a ship takes damage, it gets pulled out of position. Yeah, look. We got nothing covering Gosrith. We got nothing going towards this DD. Excuse me, what the fuck? Oh, that's my ship, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. North Atlantic, I still have the more power projection. The Irish Sea, I still have power projection, so I'm covering this with one battleship. That's the Braunschweig. It's a bit over the top to patrol with an 18-inch gun battleship, but it gets the message across to the British, that's for sure. The Channel, I still have power projection, so do the British. So it still seems to be covered. And as for the British ships, 12. Okay, it's actually more than I was expecting. Right, so who can I send? Who can I send to the Med? Oh. We're going to send quite a large portion of our fleet. There. That's the battleships. I'm going to make it a battleship, battlecruiser operation, mostly. I still want to have at least a battlecruiser operating here. Because they still... Holy, this is... Oh, sorry, that's my battlecruiser. They might still have a battleship, or they might be working on it. You're also going to link up here. Oh, they're refitting. Yes, that's right. I was refitting quite a few ships. So quite a few of these are unavailable. Let's send... Wait, the Irenes haven't been upgraded? Is that true? Those ships haven't been upgraded, that's the deal. Okay, we still have Königsberg, Preußen, Bremen. Preußen's undergoing repairs, so is Königsberg. Bremen is available, which is a perfect ship to start patrolling the North Sea, along with a couple of destroyers. Palau is empty. We got a whole fleet of destroyers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to cost me a pretty penny to keep all these ships afloat. Yeah, that was the refit group. And let's... No, they got enough. Let's go here with the rest. Go. Let's go. Anyway, about research. 2 months until gas turbines become available. And sometime later we're going to get new guns, but I don't know what type. Let's see. New meetings. What we got? The press in various countries is fully supporting a war effort. I don't know who. Yeah, the only ones who are not in the game anymore. The French. Italian Empire. Franco, stop spending. Oh, sorry, it's not spending, it's recent failures. But how are they recent failures, considering that he's doing a fairly healthy amount of damage against the Austro-Hungarians? That's not failure. He's being railroaded into something, he's being scapegoated. That's bad. Okay. Let's take down a heavy cruiser and a DD with this group. We got the light cruiser Bremen. We got 3 DDs. We're going to make you one formation. We're going to set normal formation. We're not going to avoid it. We're going to eliminate a heavy cruiser and a DD. Here we go. Party's about to be started. Interestingly, I detected them before they detected me. That's pretty irregular. Because usually their heavy cruisers are quite capable of spotting me with their 7.8s. Already blowing away before I spot them. But apparently the Bremen has some pretty good spotting capability. Yes, focus on the DD first. Although it is a bit counterintuitive. Because it's the smaller target and thus harder to hit. My reasoning here is that the DD is possibly their spotter and otherwise is capable of throwing torpedoes at my formation. Jeez, you're close. Sea state? Holy crap, that's a lot of debuffs. We're fighting in a stormy gale. Sorry, strong gale, stormy wind, very rough seas. So our accuracy is really poor. Okay, that means we might have to save our destroyers' torpedoes. Especially those on the 31, which I just launched. Until such a time where we can actually deal damage. There's the torpedo spread from something else. Is that yours? Pelican. Okay, at short range, surely we'll be able to eliminate them. Right? We're 1,600 meters away, Bremen. Come on, buddy. There you go. 10, rudder damaged. Let's see. Bremen could be a nice feature in a thumbnail like this. There. Pelican, without torpedoes, really doesn't have anywhere to go and any way to defend herself. So that's one down. Now we can smoke up the CLs. Sorry, the CL and the DDs. And we can start to focus down the heavy cruiser with HE. I don't think we have guns that are big enough to deal damage with AP or SAP. Oh. Problematic. Never mind. Whoa! Fuck's sake, you gotta stop doing that. Prince of Wales. Oh yeah. Well, allow me to introduce you to some more whales then, as you're gonna be down in the... Where are we? The channel? I'm not sure there are any whales in the channel. They have many bulkheads. Yeah. I'm hoping I can burn off their torpedo tubes. Saves me one heart attack. Damage the secondary tower, very good. Fires are starting to deal increasingly decent amounts of damage. And they really cannot hit us at all. 0.6, 0.7, 0.5. I'm not worried. Currently with my ships, I'm relying more on a volume of fire rather than anything else. Secondary tower melted down. Let me guess, no superstructure armor, right? Yep, who needs superstructure armor anyway? That's only where a serious portion of the crew works. So who needs that? Where are you going anyway? They can still see the Bremen, they're just deciding not to shoot at her. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. We have quite a few fires on the stern. No. As this battle is happening, let me fill you in on the next campaign that I have in mind. Almost every video I get some comments suggesting another plan or so for the next campaign. It's going to be an Austro-Hungarian campaign, unless by the time that this campaign is over, there is a stable version that includes the whole map. Because I know the devs are working on that. And the whole map means we're going to get Russia, Japan, America, so US, and Spain, I believe, and China. So we're going to get a whole lot more nations and campaigns that will probably run for a serious portion of time. I mean, this is starting in 1920 and I'm running episode 41. If you would start in 1890s US, it would take forever. Anyway, I have a serious plan for Austria-Hungary. It's going to be a fire starter campaign, which means smaller barrels, not the biggest guns. Small barrels, just a lot of them, and see if we can burn the enemy ships down. We don't need to reduce their structural integrity to none. We need to reduce their ability to fight the fires. The Admiral is going to be a traumatized person. I'm not going to spoil any more than that, but he's had to deal with some serious trauma. And that should make him a very interesting character for the next campaign. I have Matthew Yang with me, who is also writing some comments on this campaign and some of the videos. He is really exceptionally good at writing. And together, I'm sure we can come up with some great introductions, Admiral's logs, stories about the campaign. So that's the plan for the next campaign. If you have any suggestions, then by all means. I have received some interesting suggestions, such as you can only take ships from the enemy. You cannot develop your own. You can only build ships of X class. You can only have guns of X class. I'm not opposed to suggestions, just know that I already have a plan. And I am not likely to incorporate any specific suggestions into the new campaign. Doesn't mean I don't read the comments. I'm still, even with, what is it, 92k subscribers, I still read every single comment every day. Now, if this Prince of Wales could just decide to retire herself, that'd be great, because we have more pressing matters to attend to. Seriously though, Prince of Wales probably with a lifespan of 2 months, if that. %34% of the crew is dead. Let's say we try to finish them off with AP. Is that possible? We're just going to see a ton of ricochets. Ricochet. Partial pen fire. Destroyed funnel. Yeah, that's not the first time. Destroyed secondary tower. All engines are dead. I think HE was better. Yeah. There you go. Flooding. Place your bets. Is it going to be flooding or is it going to be a lack of structural integrity? 2%. There you go. Done. Structural integrity was the one that won out or lost. Depending on how you want to view this. Okay. 1 victory point for the Brits for showing up and participating in the great game. Let's hope that my light cruiser isn't going to be pulled away for a whole month or 2. Yeah, 1 month. Okay. Holy moly. Interesting. We got the Austro-Hungarians. Very interesting. So you're paying 55 million for a battleship, but you're paying 60 million for a heavy cruiser. You got 15.6-inch guns. 1.8. 12 single 7.9, so those are casemates. And a couple of insignificant ones. The crew is trained, which could be an indication that they don't have crew training as a priority, or that we're looking at a fresh crew. Which, considering the amount of ships that they've lost, is not unlikely. It seems that they have resorted to using not only names, but also designations. CL2435 of the Crocodile class. 46 million, 34 knots. Taurus, 35 knots. And the Rheinland could do only 27. But I have a distinct advantage of having the biggest guns, enough secondaries to deal with anything, and, well, it's a Prince Regent class. With veterans. What more do I need? Here we go. Rheinland, opening up with 14% accuracy. Sea state is very good, it's evening. I have spotted them. So good evening to the Austro-Hungarians. First hit as well, aft deck partial pen. There is one disadvantage that the Rheinland has, and that is her speed. It is not very good. It is only 27 knots. I have considered upgrading these things to better engines. And right now, I haven't really gotten around to that yet. So we're going to have to just outshoot whatever we cannot outrun, which is quite a lot. This is the Austro-Hungarian Battleship, which carrying 15.6-inch guns, as well as those 7.9-inch casemates, as was predicted. Heavy cruisers. Oh, lovely. They're torp spammers. 6 there. No, 7. 3, 4, 4. Okay. Guns, 7.4 inch. They're not that big. These are their DDs. That's a huge DD. Holy shit. Main guns, 8 4-inchers. As well as torpedo tubes there, there, and there. Capable of launching, what is that? 443? 4433. Wow. Okay, that's not very fun. That's quite a lot of firepower. You pen that? Can you pen me? Not very well. Holy shit, son. That was almost 2,300 points of damage. And their battleship is starting to flood. Badly. I believe we have just been detected. 28% chance. This battleship is going to be dead within the next 15 minutes. Damage the main tower. Let's start putting our secondaries to work here. Your torpedo range is what? Short? 6-4. Okay, that's excellent. That's really good. Holy shit, destroyed main gun, overpen, flooding, fire, flash fire. Boom! Boom. So, nothing beats German battleships. It's that easy. Nothing beats a German battleship. Now, let's not have our proud German battleship blown up by something as stupid as a torpedo. Slow down. Focus on this. With the secondaries, that is, and the primaries can just whack a heavy cruiser over the head if they so desire. E-class, D4. So you're carrying short-range, fairly sneaky torpedoes. Wait. You're different. You got the short-range 57 knots ones. You got the really long range. Like 21 kilometer, 18 inchers. That's a very interesting combination. Okay. I have sonar 1 only. Do we train all the guns on this destroyer? Yes, why not? High explosive. Turn the guns to starboard. I'm gonna blow up a DD. Also got the D-27 here. It's fasts, but they're not in range yet. On speed, 17 knots. Boom. That was a miss. No, that was a hit. 4-deck partial pen? Interesting. I thought our HE shells were fairly swift, but apparently they're still slow enough to hit the deck. Go on. Why are you not dead? That's more like it. These things have not a whole lot of bulkheads. No, standards. Few. Yep. You dead. Next. This guy's now fairly dangerous because he's at short range, he's inside a torpedo range, and he doesn't have any friendlies to concern himself with. Flooding. There. Piss off. There's more in the water. Rheinland, at low speed, can turn on a dime. So I'm not concerned about those torpedoes. But we are slowly but steadily getting blocked in. Dead. Target the... Let's see. Those are all smoked up. Target the heavy cruiser and target the light with the secondaries. Increase the flank speed. These guys also just torpedoed me. Oh, opportunity. Yep, works every time. You see ships behind each other, target the one in the back, and you will also hit the one in the front. As 2435 is finding out the hard way. Many bulkheads. Many bulkheads, standard bulkheads. Boom. That's that dead. No torps from the starboard. Secondaries and primaries on the 2415. Sorry, 2514, close enough. See, this is what happens when I send one single battleship to the med. Let alone sending or awaiting the arrival of the rest of the formation. Piss off. Go to AP. Switch. Unhealthy amount of torpedoes in the water now. Oh. Don't overcorrect. Almost hit the Delphin. Are they also spamming torpedoes now? Are you really gonna be like that? What about you? Yes? No? No? No. Cool. Course correction to starboard a bit. Main guns on the Delphin. Don't care about the secondaries. Good shot. Whoa. Came out of nowhere. Full head flank. Need to get the bow guns involved. I don't have enough firepower to deal with this guy quickly. Oh. Go on, Taurus. Go past the Delphin. What? Ah, there you go. Destroyed funnel. Very good. Taurus is still very well armed with torpedoes, as is the High. Delphin just had some torpedoes explode. Put the secondaries on the Taurus, actually. Piss off. Oh, crap. We still got that CL. Okay, we're going to do a full turn. As soon as we... No! Wait for that torpedo. Please be a dud. You're not a dud. Secondaries on this. Primaries on that. We're a bit damaged, but if they think that we're dead, they got something else coming. More torps. Whoa! We're dealing with a lot of torpedo spammers here. We're targeting the High. Why are the guns not on target? Still rotating. Okay. Yeah, partial pen. I need more than that. I need to get those torpedo launchers destroyed. Fine, be like that. Cool story, bro. All these torpedoes. Just getting a bit tired of dodging. Need to start actually killing one of these things, because this is getting a bit out of hand. It's only a matter of time until something actually does hit the Rheinland again. Yeah, that's good. Starboard. Yes, back to port. Destroy the torpedo launcher. You only got one triple left. Come on, blow it up and we can switch target. Because without the torpedoes, they got a 7.4-inch gun, which I am really unimpressed with. Damage to the torpedo launcher. Fuck's sake. That was the Taurus and her little gift. Oh shit, they got my rudder. That is very poor timing. Okay, starboard. Switch to port. Go on. This is not helpful. I cannot turn. Ow. Ow. For those of you saying you should have kept at range, well, these things outspeed me by 8 knots. Staying at range is not really that likely. We still can muster about 60% accuracy, so I expect this thing to get blown away. Any minute now. Shoot! Thank you. That relayed the message. The High is getting in the way. That's going to be... not so great. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. Ow. That's another 3 torpedoes. Rhineland's gonna be out of action for a long time. Not even sure where that CL is at. All the way over there. Okay, Taurus is dead. Take out the High next. We're still flooding. You better not drop a salvo right in front of fucking me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's not on the target. Turn! Good job, Rheinland. Oh shit, we're listing so badly to starboard that I wouldn't be surprised that our guns are going to be unable to fire at the enemy. Yes. What are we going to do about that? Turn to port. Maybe the stern can still fire. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Perfect. I think Rheinland is going to be sunk. Because I don't see a way out of this. I don't have enough firepower. My secondaries are mostly shit. So far as they're still functional. Yeah, they're all functional. But the mains are the problem. I cannot use the mains anymore. And I cannot run anymore because my engines have been disabled. Okay, so the lesson here is, don't send a battleship out alone, 1. 2, if you're facing the Austro-Hungarian fleet, make sure that you bring a fuck ton of torpedo protection, because they will test it. They will test it. I'm getting angle warnings all over. Oh, we can still shoot. There you go. So we can still shoot out towards the bow, which will cost them a heavy cruiser. I already blew up 2 heavy cruisers in the battleship, so with $149 million of ship, I have won the battle. I just don't think the game's gonna quite see it that way. Go on. Sink already. Bloody hell, man. Thank you. Alright. So we can engage the Delphin. I'm not a fan of these DDs operating this close. Especially with those long range... Oh, this is another thing. 10.6. Especially with those long range torps. And no secondaries. Yes, good shot. You just launched. You just launched. Ooh, boy. My funnel is damaged, but functional. So I should still be able to maneuver. Yes, destroyed the secondary tower. There's more torpedoes, but they were expecting something with more speed. Sorry to disappoint. The Rheinland's not very quick anymore. These still have 2 salvos. That's a huge gap. Nice enough for the Rheinland to fit. You're out of torps. Still got 12? Constitutes 2 salvos for that DD. That's a cute little thing, isn't it? The Reka D29. Aww. 1,800 tons, 10 million. I bet that those things are annoying to deal with, because they're so small. Come on, take out the Delphin, please. Because we got some bigger stuff to attend to. Not necessarily in tonnage, but at least in the amount of threat that they're putting up. Flooding. This CL still has 3 torps. I think the Rheinland might survive this fight. When those heavy cruisers were still around, I thought, ooh, this is bad. Yet now, I hold hope. Which is potentially more dangerous. And if the game will allow me to end the battle, I will. I want to save this battleship. There you go. Flooding. 24, 22, 20, 18, 13, 8. Holding on 8. Yeah, we're going to have to blow this thing up. 7. She's not going to go down to flooding. Unless this persists. I don't really see it. 4%. 12% structural. Go on. Jesus, what is taking so long? Switch to armor piercing. Partial pen. Still got 3, you still got your 12. Could you maybe not sneak up on me, you dicks? Go on. Done. Okay. You're not a threat, you're not a threat. None of you are a threat. What? So how many torpedoes am I going to have to dodge within the next 15 seconds? Ah, all of them. Cool. Holy shit. That's gonna hit. Please be a dud. Not a dud. Oh, fuck off. That was 1 dud and 1 actual. %20 buoyancy. 19. I've lost all engines. I'm down to 6 knots. This means dodging is going to be interesting. I've rarely seen one of my battleships in quite this state. Can we shoot anything? Yes. Oh, we can even use the mains. Sold. Use high explosive. I bet we can hit that DD and finish them with 1 or 2 shots. If we can actually point at the target. Yes! No. Okay. Oh, they're armored. With what, 98%? So what, Krupp 2? Yeah. Okay. It's your mistake. Now, I still have buoyancy, I still have structural integrity, and I'm not getting torpedoed at the moment, so... For these DDs, it's going to be a matter of, can we gun them down? Considering the health of this battleship, I think the answer will be no. I don't think you can. Come on. No, 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 no. Do better. Got 1% chance to hit. Oof. Phoenix D26. Why are we firing AP, by the way? Isn't our HE strong enough to pen armor at this range? Yeah, see? Oh no, 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 that's bad. You can't flood me, that's illegal. 7% buoyancy. 6. 5. Switch to the D7. 5% buoyancy and holding. It's only a matter of time now. What are you even trying to shoot? Angle issue. Come on. At least take another one down with you. This is minimum bulkheads, this guy. D7, minimum. D26, same class, minimum. Oh, we're flooding again. Oh, shit. 2% buoyancy, 1. She's gone. Shit. Okay. So the Austro-Hungarians are torp spammers. That's the deal here. That's the deal. Now, the Rheinland did go down fighting, knocking out the battleship Karl very quickly, knocking out 3 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, and 2 DDs. So she didn't go down without a fight. But that was an expensive loss. And more importantly, my battleship's going to take a long time to rebuild. Okay. Why are the Italians still alive? I don't get it. Right, well that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode we're going to start with building a battleship that can eliminate these little fucks. So we're probably going to have to go with a battleship that's potentially somewhat small and is very heavily protected against torpedoes. I would love for it to be armed with a gas or to be equipped with a gas turbine because it also allows for faster acceleration and deceleration. I mean, this is minus 17%. This is plus 35%. This is really nice to have. It's also really expensive to get. So, join me next time. We're going to be building a new ship. We're going to be sending new ships towards the Brits. And we're going to be dealing with probably more of the Austro-Hungarians as part of this task force is going to arrive. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon for the next one.